balance on a high-interest credit card. It's time to switch cards.
The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
Chamberlain with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, he was
throws over
hearing it.
Muma. Open look for three. Haley Muma drains
The
it.
picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been giving this. Why you see a mirror, cause closer than I'm hearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top, you beat you half of my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the greatness. Better hang up the white flag if you fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me, LeBron James? Just give me the ball, watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's gonna come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
He got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Webb with it.
You don't want to waste my
Shot
time.
and a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
It out.
Better get up next in line.
Marcus.
Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Play me down. One man bend. I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Shot, now they finally get a set block. Oh, it is a face shooter.
Oh my, Allison Sawyer, are you kidding me?
If I do fail, I don't have
Catches an arm right into a chin headlock. The leg worked in, and there's a rack.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase! Looking. He's going to go deep. The end zone got a man. Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun pass. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, down to 32 seconds. Yetzer fires a three. Cans it.
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at one.
Get
the snap away,
Please,
and it's going to be a sack. Recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown! I'ma
run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back.
Pushes it up. Shot, got it. Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. My name is Scott Lockwood. Alongside me, my faithful right-hand man, Mr. Dewey Hurd, in the house, on the road today, and the raindrops have started coming already. So, long story short, Dew, this is supposed to be Fairview's homecoming today at Fairview, but with the weather incoming, scattered thunderstorms throughout the area, they decided that they were going to move it to a turf field here at Mercyhurst University to at least try and get at least 5 innings in and get this one on the books.
Yeah, so like you say, raindrops going right now, but hopefully they are able to to keep the lightning flashes away, and we can get this game in. Like you say, at a turf field as opposed to playing on the grass. And it's a little closer to home for us than having to drive all the way out to Fairview. So a little bonus here as Beavers take it on the Fairview Tigers. They met earlier this year, Scott, at the ballpark at Columbus, and I think Fairview came out on top 6-2 in that one.
We'll have to see what happens here today as let me see if I can bring up the archives. Against the Beavers back on the 14th of April. It was 6-2. Vinny Campoli drove in 4 runs on 2 hits, including the home run, big home run. It was actually Campoli's welcome back tour that started there for the Beavers.
Yeah, welcome back, top of the first, I believe it was, and he hit a 3-run bomb over left field. Left center field, and that stood up for quite a while. Beavers got back into it, made it a 3-2 ball game late in the ball game, but then I believe the Tigers scored 3 more in the top of the 6th or the 7th to make it a 6-2 lead, and they were able to get that to hold up as Campoli did come in relief of the pitcher and had a couple innings of shutout ball after that, and really a nice played game by both teams that day, but the Tigers got the victory.
Well, let's get into it with the Box It and Lock It pregame show. I want to thank Nick Heil and Box It and Lock It. Yeah, this is going to be a slippery game today. So let's do the Snap Fitness 3 steps to success, Stu.
Well, our first step is get out to an early lead. You're the visitors, and when you get out to that early lead, you play a little more relaxed, and it puts a little extra pressure on your opponent.
Step number 2.
Have solid at-bats. You can't always get a base hit or move the runners over, but if you have a good solid at-bat and have lengthy at-bats, you can push the pitch count up on the starting pitcher, who, by the way, is Campoli for the Tigers here tonight. So have some good solid at-bats. Don't be swinging at junk, and lay off the pitches you're supposed to lay off, and make good solid contact when you do get a strike to swing at.
And on the flip side of that, step number 3, make the usual plays.
I talk about it all the time. You can't give up those extra outs. When the team, your opponent gives you an extra out, you got to make them pay for it. And, pop-ups in foul territory that you can make the catch on, you got to make the catch on them. The routine grounders, you can't let them go through the wickets and have an error and give them an extra base hit or whatever. So just make the usual plays and don't try to do too much.
Well, with that, we'll go to our Spotlight Player of the Game today, brought to you by the Corry Higher Education Council. And who do you got for me today?
I got number 3, Carson Chamberlain. Solid at the catcher's position this year, and 4 home runs on the offensive side this year as well. As he has been a gem to have on the roster. So I look for Carson to have a potent outcome, hand in the outcome here today.
Well, let's get through the J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups. It is going to be Chamberlain leading off today, followed by Moon, Swan, and Jackson. Carson swings on the first pitch for strike 1. Chamberlain behind the dish today. Moon at shortstop. Swan at second base. Jackson out in center field. As a pitch comes in here, that one's going to miss for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Coulter is going to be the DH, I believe.
Yes, he's DH for Hellier, who's pitching. Braswell will be out in left field. Trask in right field. That pitch wide for ball 1. And Gantz will be ball 2. Gantz will be over on first base, and Johnson will be at the hot corner. That one in there for a strike. 2 camera views for you today, as Mercyhurst lends us a press box so we can get a little creative at least and get you an up-close view of the pitches coming in. And then if anything gets out in the outfield, and a good stop right there. Throw comes over the first, in time, 1 away. A nice play there by Campoli to get over to that ball, and it's a 1-3 put out, and there's one batter up, 1 batter down. That'll bring Moon to the dish, starting shortstop, as the rain seems like it's coming down just a little bit harder now. Just off the plate inside for ball one.
Well, you take a look at the game like this, Dewey. You always got to be safe, right? That's probably your top priority when you get wet games like this. You got to keep the ball dry. You got to keep your grip on the bat so it doesn't go flying off and knocking somebody out, right? These are the things that at least I think of when it comes to wet games like this. But the main thing is, it may get burst. As long as we keep the lightning away, we might be able to get this one all the way in.
Yeah, hopefully we're able to do just that. 2-1 on Moon here as he fouls that one way out of play to even the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one's going to the football field. Here, Mercyhurst University, now a D1 school. We walked in, Dewey, and they have all kinds of equipment now on the counter, ready for their baseball season to get underway.
Yep. Slow roller to third. Third baseman can't come up with it. And Moon is going to have himself a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit.
So 1 on and 1 out. And coming to the plate is going to be Swan. I've been impressed with this young man this year.
Third baseman is Hennessy. Just couldn't come up with that slow roller. He was way back in the hole there. And Swan has been very impressive, not only with his stick here this year, but you get him out on the hill, and he can put some strikes across the plate for you.
First pitch in there for strike 1. As Vinny Campoli in the circle. Or on the hill, pardon me. We're not softball today.
Well, he's in the circle, but it's on the hill.
It's a fake dirt circle.
Throw over to first, not good enough.
And that got away, but Moon's going to stay camped right there on first base.
Kind of a short fence over there as well. But those are the things that you're going to have to capitalize on here on a wet field. Plays like that, you're going to have to react to quickly and make quick decisions there. Listen to your base coach and try to get yourself a free extra 90 feet out there.
This one chopped, and it's going to be foul. We'll reset, do it again.
0-2 count now. Swan's in the hole. Great to see Campoli back out there, Scott, as he's had a rash of bad luck with injuries.
Bad injuries.
But good to see him out there. And again, Swan fights that inside pitch off for another Utex body foul ball. Counts 0-2. Moon down at first with a good lead. Missing outside for ball 1, 1-2.
And Campoli just tapped himself on the chest, said, my bad.
That pitch was way outside.
Well, and again, is it because it's a wet ball, right? I mean, these are things that we're going to have to keep an eye on. This one hit high in the sky.
First baseman getting underneath it and makes the catch in foul territory for 2 away.
Just out of the pitcher frame there. Good grab there by Skolensky.
That'll bring Jackson to the plate for the Beavers, starting center fielder.
And there's the Thunder.
Moon able to get back safely.
I'm going to try and widen our view outside a bit, too.
Paints the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1 on Jackson. Just missing outside for ball 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lined it right to short. He'll flip to second base for the fielder's choice, and that will do it as the Beavers retired. One hit, nobody across home plate, and it's scoreless after half an inning to play here. So we'll be back right after this.
I officiate PIAA sports, and I am an accountant.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lock with Dewey Hurd with you as we'll go through the J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineup for the Fairview Tigers. Leading off, it's going to be Stevens, who will be behind the dish today. Out in right field will be Benford batting in the second spot. Zielinski will be playing on the first base bag, and cleanup is Vinny Campoli. And in the fifth spot will be Benford. He'll be playing second base. Zaskavich will be over in left field. Hennessy will be at the third base bag, and Zielinski at short. Milam will be the designated hitter for Zielinski. I'll have to get the first name here, Dewey, but and then Herman will be batting cleanup in center field.
Mm-hmm. Rue Hellier on the hill here for the Beavers, having himself a good senior year here for the Beavers. And that's line to right field and a slicing foul. So a long foul ball for strike one.
Well, we widened it up a little bit, and we still can't catch the very corner. So, but yeah. So the first game back in Columbus, I thought the Beavers hung with Fairview very well for that one in there for a strike. Nice looking pitch there from Rue.
Gets him in the hole 0-2. Hit right back up the middle. Swan gets to it with a backhand, throw to first.
Got him.
Nice
Absolutely.
play there.
Nice dart throw. Took it on the hop clean, Fired
Yes,
it
he
right
did.
over for one away.
Good range to his right. That'll bring up Bedford, the right fielder for the Tigers. And that will head to the backstop for ball one. Rue puts it in there for a called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think every baseball field should be like this.
High and inside for ball 2. 2-1. Just missing inside for a 3-1 count.
Boy, Hellier's not wasting any time, is he?
Nope. Rocks and Fires misses outside with ball 4. That'll be a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And Fairview has their first base runner of the day. Zielinski will come to the plate. First baseman. Chop foul down the third base side for strike 1. Again, rope foul down the third base side for an 0-2 count. And now Hellier can go fishing a little bit here.
Slonsky averaging 282. Throw over to first is not in time. This is Caleb Zielinski, by the way, if you want to mark that in your book. Pitch comes in. This one, high fly ball. And I think that one went a bit foul.
Yeah, Braswell kind of gave up to it about 5 feet short of the foul line as he watched it continue to sail out of play. So count stays at 0-2.
Your fires. This one's punished foul again. Making Rue work here.
Zielinski doing a nice job of absolutely tattooing everything he can get a hold of.
Hellier fires. Inside for ball. Throw down to first. Not in time. Good cork at it there from Chamberlain.
And it doesn't matter who's behind the dish for the Beavers. They ain't shy about throwing down on base paths. 1-2 now is the count. Just off the dish, tick high for ball 2. As I think both dugouts kind of sighed a little bit on that one. I think maybe I thought he had him rung up. There it
went
is.
In there, rings him up with a Rossbacker strikeout. Makeup call?
I'll say no.
I'm kidding.
I'll say
kidding.
no. Things like that don't happen in baseball or any PIAA officiating events. That'll bring Campoli to the plate. See if he can help himself out here. Hellier missing outside for ball 1.
Boy, good job by Carson behind the dish. As the thunder rumbles. Rue fires outside for ball. Well, we got a busy early week this week. As this one's popped up out of play. But it is prom week. So therefore, we're only busy up until Thursday.
Yes.
Right now.
So trying to keep the schedule light, though, so the kids can enjoy prom.
Oh,
little check swing's going to get into left field. J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. Runner's going to come all the way from first. Oh, he's going to slide off, and they got the tag on him. Johnson stays with the play, and there's the slippery field. Campoli gets a base hit, but the runner Bedford tagged out at third. So that's a 7-5 put out for the third out, and that will end the inning for the Tigers.
We'll take a break. We'll be back. It'll be the Epiphany's Emporium second inning as we're scoreless after the Naps Butcher Block first inning of play. Beavers Tigers going toe-to-toe when we come back. The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet. Located at 3032 West Main Street, the Corry Central Labor Club supports all Corry athletics and the community all year long. They invite you to join today and be a part of the fellowship. For more information on the Corry Central Labor Club, visit them on Facebook or give them a call today at 814-663-3133. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lock with Dewey Hurd with you as we start the Epiphany's Emporium Paint and Finch Gallery second inning of action. It's going to be Coulter leading us off, followed by Braswell and Trask. As Campoli starts his second inning worth of work. And he'll start it off with a strike. Yeah, well, Dewey seen the weather take effect early here. Sliding all the way across the base pad.
Just couldn't hang on to the base as he slid over the top of it. And Johnson with a smart tag there to make sure if he did do something like that, he was right there to get the tag, and the Beavers got a free out there.
That pitch low and away for ball. As Campoli fires again. And that one had a little stank on it.
Paints the outside corner for a 1-2 count. Got him looking. A Rosbecker strikeout as Coulter takes the bat off the shoulder and heads to the dugout. One away.
Well, I'll bring up Braswell, hit his first home run at Conneaut.
Yes, and to be honest with you, it was I didn't think he got enough of it to send it out of the yard, but he did. Just got those arms extended as Campoli puts it in there for a called strike. Made good contact and just drove the ball over the fence.
That one in there.
Paints the outside corner. Braswell in the hole 0-2 now.
Campoli will fire. Swung on, dropped third strike. They'll make the throw down to first. And had to take it on the hop, but then either way you look at it, it's a Rosbacker strikeout. And that'll bring Aiden Trask to the plate. So, dude, you have fun at the track meet?
I did. It was learned a few things and found out I knew a lot more than I thought I did about track and field.
Yeah, apparently so. Ooh, big cut there from Trask. Come up empty. Here I was fibbing to people all day long. And you come out and put your track expertise out there. Campoli will wind and fire. That one drops in there on the corner for a strike. And Trask just like, what do you want me to do with that?
That almost looked like Campoli slipped a little bit on the hill as he delivered that ball.
This one chopped down foul.
So the count stays 0-2. Campoli didn't have any strikeouts in the first inning, and he's had back-to-back strikeouts in here in the top of the second.
Trask will dig back in as Campoli taking a long look. Catcher sets up on the outside edge of the box here. That one swung on and missed, and another drop third strike. They get the tag, and that'll do it for the top of the second inning. Brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. We'll head to the bottom of the third. When we come back, bottom of the second, pardon me. When we come back, we are still scoreless here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
There'll be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds,
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave a couple $100. You can leave a couple $1,000. You can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as the throw comes down to second from Chamberlain. And looks like for the, what do we got here for the?
Art Bedford, the second baseman, leading off here to start the bottom of the second. He'll be followed by Rocky and Hennessy. High pop up down the right side. Gantz in foul territory, and he'll make the catch.
Just outside of the picture frame. Hauls it in, one away.
That's what you call an efficient out. One pitch, one swing, and one out.
So this will be Ziskevich. I believe it's Ziskevich. Pardon me if I get the pronunciation wrong. This one's a slow chopper. And trying to get the afterburners going here, and they get the throw out there at first, just barely on the 1-3 put out.
And the efficiency continues here for Rue. 2 pitches in, 2 outs.
Well, that'll make up for Campoli putting about 20 just past the third baseman line.
And Skolinski they had a long at bat as well before he got struck out looking.
Hennessy. Third baseman digs in. Here's Hellier. Kicks and delivers up high for a ball. Nobody on, 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. That one catches the inside edge.
Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike here.
Rue fires outside for a ball.
And he's working at a stiff pace here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's going right after it. He'll kick and fire again. Swung on and missed.
Pushes it to 2-2.
This one fouled off. I mean, Dewey, he's working at a softball pace right now. It's in his glove. He's kicking the leg and he's firing.
He's got that high leg kick. He's got some good form out there.
And that one wide for a ball. We got a 2-2 here?
3-2.
3-2. Dusty's towing payoff pitch.
Absolutely. Took a little time to get to it today, but we got to Dusty's towing. And it's a Rossbecker strikeout to end it. As the Tigers go down 1-2-3, and we'll head to the top of the third, still scoreless.
We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Don't go anywhere. Located at 1460 Scioto Road, the Corry American Legion Post 365 is open daily. They serve lunch on Wednesdays and Friday through Sunday. They also serve dinner daily. Stop in and grab a bucket of their famous Scioto Road chicken and check out their live entertainment lineup. Watch some NFL football with the Sunday Ticket and even enjoy the sports stream. Stop in today. The Corry American Legion Post 365 at 1460 Scioto Road, or give them a call at 814-663-1790. With over 25 years of professional and complete land surveying experience, Corry J. Lambert can take care of all your surveying needs. Licensed in Pennsylvania and New York, Corry J. Lambert offers boundary, construction, flood elevation, and other specialized surveys. Get a quote today by giving them a call at 814-964-1196. And make sure to check their website out at www.cjlambertsurveying.com. Corry J. Lambert Surveying, 916 Blue Eyed Road in Spring Creek.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream, top of the third. Gantz leading things off here, and he'll swing through that first pitch for strike one as Campoli climbs the hill one more time for the Tigers. Chop foul again by Gantz. He's in the hole 0-2 now. Shot into right field. Inside out swing there by Gantz, and he'll have another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit for the Beavers here as the leadoff man's the board.
Good diving stab at it from second baseman, but just couldn't reel it in. Got over top of his glove, and a nice base hit there for the Beavers.
That'll bring up Johnson to the plate, number 9 hitter for the Beavers, as he'll turn the order back over to the top of the order with Chamberlain on deck here. Oh, the Beavers trying to make some noise here, top of the third. Well outside for ball one. Popped up. Shallow left field. Shortstop's out there, makes the catch. And Gantz will scamper back into first base. One out here. As Chamberlain will start the second time through the lineup here. He hit a sharp ball back up the middle that Campoli was able to come across his body to get to and made a 1-3 put out back in the first. Chamberlain got a hold of that one, but put it right into the backstop for strike one. Campoli misses down low. Eves the count, 1-1 strike. And he's taking a little bit of time here with a runner on at first. That runner being Gantz. He'll get a little bit of a lead over there. That's inside for ball two. 2-1. Feels like it's cooled off a little bit after that rain we had earlier. A little breeze coming in from center field. Chamberlain wraps that off of a foul pole to even a count at 2-2.
And new I'm sorry. That wasn't a wrestling bell, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Here's Campoli, fires over at first, not in time. Quick move from Vinny.
He's had a good move to first base, but Gantz able to get back in safely. And Chamberlain fights that pitch off down to third base side. Count stays 2-2. just off the dish. And we'll have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch up coming because the count is full. So the girls are back in action again tomorrow. They'll have a doubleheader against Cathedral Prep, and then the boys will travel out to Northwestern on Wednesday. And that pitch outside is a Crossroads Fellowship walk, and the Beavers have 2 aboard now.
Camden Moon coming up next.
Camden got a base hit as he hit one to third base his first time up, and got an infield single as the third baseman unable to come up with it cleanly. We've seen a few of them here today, Scott. A check me swing by Campoli got himself a base hit, but not able to capitalize on that. And then Gantz had a hit over into right field that was kind of an inside-out swing that was just out of the reach of the second baseman. So some soft contact, getting some base hits as Campoli puts it in there for a called strike. Moon with 1 home run on the year that I know of. I don't think he has another one. Fouled back into the backstop for strike 2. 0-2 now. Outside for ball 1. 1-2. A little bit of a hole here on the left side as a shortstop standing on second base trying to hold Gantz there. But it's opening up a big hole on the left side of the infield. And Moon plants it through that hole. And that's going to send Gantz home. Here comes the throw. It's up the line a little bit, and Gantz crosses home plate. He'll be safe. And the runners will hold up. Chamberlain at third and Moon at second. So an RBI single by Moon, and he'll get to second base on the throw home. And Chamberlain all the way around to third. Beavers 1-0 out in front. As Swan will come to the plate now. He popped up to first base his first time up on a 1-2 count. Campoli paints the outside corner for a called strike. You still with me?
I'm with you. I'm answering a question. Sorry, always working, dude. Always working. That's one chopped down foul.
Swan quickly in the hole 0-2 here. Golden opportunity to get the crooked number on that scoreboard. Scoreboard brought to us by Corry Federal Credit Union. Lined right back up the middle. That's going to be another base hit. And it's misplayed in center field, and Moon's going to come around and score from second easily. As Swan into second base.
Big play from the Beavers. Well, dude, you hit on the 3 steps, right? Get out in front early.
It took a couple innings to get there, but you got a big old crooked number on the scoreboard here with 3 runs home. And just 1 out as Jackson will come to the plate. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the first.
We're going to have a timeout here. Jim's automotive timeout.
Coach is going to come out and talk to Campoli. It's the second time through the order the Beavers have gotten to him. And they have had 1, 2, 3 singles in this inning along with a walk. A little pop up the shortstop for the 1 out here. But, Scott, they really have gotten to him as they've been able to make some solid contact. The last 2 base hits back-to-back there have really been tattooed into the outfield. It looks like they're going to have a Carney and Ruth pitching change here, as Campoli is going to head out into the outfield.
So Carney and Ruth pitching change it is, and we will take a Jim's Automotive timeout, and we'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this. Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry and is celebrating their 80th anniversary of manufacturing excellence. They are hiring for many positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611.
Well, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Our top of the third, Beavers got a big old crooked number on the scoreboard, Scott, and a Carney and Ruth pitching change as we have Zelensky taking over for Campoli. He comes over from first base, and Campoli goes to short, and I can't tell who's Hennessy goes from third to first. So we'll have Jackson step in here. Still just a one out. Swan down at second. Put in there for a called strike. Swung on a miss for strike two. Swung on a miss for strike three. And there's two away with a Rossbecker strikeout.
Throw down the first there, drop third strike. They ended up getting them anyways. As that's going to bring up Coulter to the plate.
Coulter rung up on Rossbecker strikeout to start the second. And he takes outside for ball one. Hit to right field. Right fielder coming in and makes the catch. And that will do it for the Beavers here. They get 3 runs, take a 3-0 lead to the bottom of the third.
Third inning brought to you by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. We'll take a break. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry. Karate Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Karate Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Karate Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Bottom of the third, Beavers out in front 3-0. And this is Zalewski. And he has a 2-0 count to work with here as Hellier has climbed a hill for one more time here for the Beavers. I'm sorry, this is Meelam. As they'll swing through that pitch to push it to 2-1. He's DHing for Zalewski. Chopped right back to Hellier. Fields it cleanly, and it's a 1-3 put out for one away.
Well, that's a good stretch over there on first by Gantz.
Yeah, he's got go-go gadget arms and legs over there. I don't know how he does it. Herman's the batter now for the Tigers. Nice curve there from Rue. Puts it in there for a called strike. Swung on a miss for strike 2. And Hellier find himself a nice groove here today. Just off the dish for ball 1. 1-2. And that's going to be lined in the right center field. Jackson quickly in front of it. And gets it back in. It's going to be a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit for Herman.
Good rip there for Herman, and might be just what Fairview needs to get a little momentum going here, Duke.
Yeah, they turn the lineup back over to the top of the order, and Stevens.
Oh, rush the throw there a little bit. Beavers can't handle it.
So Herman safely down to second with a stolen base. I believe that was a ball on the batter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's inside for ball 2. Stevens hit into a 4-3 put out his first time up, leading things off bottom of the first. And that's chop foul. As Hellier stays on the inner part of the plate, pushing the count to 2-1. Chop to the left side. Chamberlain. Oh, he got him. He got him hung up. Oh, and he can't make the tag, and he runs him back. I'm sorry, that wasn't Chamberlain. That was
Moon.
That was Moon. With the fake throw to first, had him hung out to dry there and just couldn't get the out. And a high throw to second. And Stevens will reach on the fielder's choice.
And here come the umbrellas again as the rain starts to come down.
So runners on first and second now. And Hellier misses upstairs to Bedford with ball 1. Paints the outside corner for a called strike to even it at 1-1. Bedford walked his first time up. And he has a good hitters count now, 2-1. Misses upstairs, it's 3-1. And that's ball 4. And
that's going to load him up, and oh boy, oh boy.
And we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout here, where Coach C is going to come out and chit-chat with everybody. The whole infield comes up on the pitcher's mound. No place to put anybody. And the meat of the order coming up for the Tigers.
Yeah, because you have the number 3 batter up now, and then after him is Vinny Campoli. And this could be trouble for the Beavers if they don't settle down here and take care of business.
Well, he had an opportunity to get that lead runner out, and the error allowed him to stay out there after you got him picked off. So Skolensky struck out, back up in the first inning for the second out on a 2-2 count. As Hellier misses down low with ball 1.
3 ducks on the pond here, Dew. See if Hellier could fight this off. That one's fouled down into the artificial dirt.
Evens the count at 1-1.
Feels wrong calling it dirt. Be rubber pellets. I don't know. Oh, boy.
Just a tick high on that curveball. Just didn't drop in there. 2-1.
Did he call that a strike late?
Nope.
Okay.
He was pointing up that it was high.
Oh,
that's
boy.
high and tight for ball 3. 3-1 now.
That was high and way tight. That one would have made a Marine proud.
Hoorah.
This one dribbled. Can't turn to double play. Run does come in. Well, you get the out at second base. That's going to put one out on the board. Runners at the corners, and here comes Vinny Campoli, as that'll be the second out of the third inning. So here comes Campoli.
And he'll look at ball 1 there. He had a little excuse me swing in the first inning and looped it into left field there for a base hit. That's upstairs for ball 2. 2-0. I think I hear the rain with the steady rain out there.
Yeah.
And that's inside for ball 3. Hell, you're really not giving Campoli anything to really take a swing at.
And that rain is coming down hard now.
Fouled out of play. Campoli with the green light there with a 3-0 count makes it 3-1. As they continue to play on through the raindrops. Chop foul, first base side, and all of a sudden we have a full count here, Scott. And a Dusty's towing payoff pitch upcoming.
Well, this would be a big out here for the Beavers. As Hellier fires.
And it's a Rosbecker strikeout to get him.
He got him swinging, and the Beavers get out of the inning, and they only give up 1 run, Dewey.
Yeah, 1 run. And we'll head to the top of the 4th with the Beavers out in front now, 4-1. So we'll be back right after this.
Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry and is celebrating their 80th anniversary of manufacturing excellence. They are hiring for many positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. Dahlia Gifts and Decor offers great gifts and goods for you and your home. Try their loose leaf teas, honey, and dips. They have handmade jewelry, leather goods, refurbished antiques and vintage items, and handmade items by local artisans. From baby, wedding, and anniversary items to bath and body, candles, room sprays, pet items, and so much more, Dahlia's has seasonal decor to meet your needs, and new items are added all the time. So what are you waiting for? Stop in at Dahlia Gifts and Decor, 10 South Center Street in Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Top of the fourth inning. Beavers out in front, 3-1 here. As, they scored 3 in the top of the third, and the Tigers come back, scored 1 on the bottom, Scott. And that's how we got to our 3-1 score. And leading off for the Beavers is going to be Braswell, followed by Trask and Gantz.
See if the Beavers can now add to their lead here a little bit. Get a little cushion, if you will. First pitch outside for ball 1.
Braswell comes up empty on that swing. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little late on that swing. In the hole 1 and 2 now. Just a tick low for ball 2, 2 and 2. Beat the third. Strong throw back across the diamond, and it's a 5-3 put out, and the leadoff man is retired.
I'll bring trash. That rain is really coming down now, Dew.
Miserable baseball weather we're having here today.
All spring, really. It's not been a very pleasant one.
We had a whole week rained out a couple weeks ago. Called strike on Trash, who struck out on 3 straight pitches, his only other time up. Back in the second. And he's in the hole here, 0-2 now. Off the dish for ball 1, 1 and 2. Foul back into the backstop. Count stays at 1 and 2. And the rain just keeps beating down on everybody out there.
Pitch comes in, this one outside.
Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip is caught by the Stevens, the catcher. And that'll be a Ross Becker strikeout. And there's 2 away here. Gantz takes down low for ball 1. He singled last inning. Came around and scored the first run for the Beavers. And a nice base hit to right field. That pitch called strike in there. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sklensky out here for a second inning. And Gantz swings through that pitch, and he'll be in the hole 1-2 now. And it's a strike 3, another Rossbecker strikeout, and the Beavers go quickly here in the top of the 4th. 1-2-3. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Still a 3-1 game.
4th inning. Brought to you by K&E Surveying. When we come back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Hey, this is Dusty at Dusty's Towing, down here at 11970 Roosevelt Highway. If you're in need of a tow, give us a call, 814-964-4087. Thanks for keeping us on our toes.
The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org.
And welcome on back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Bottom of the 4th inning, Beavers out in front 3-1. And Hellier back out on the hill for another inning here for the Beavers as he's gone 3+ innings. And leading off for the Tigers is going to be number 7, Bedford. Popped up to first base his first time up on the very first pitch he saw. And he went around for strike 1. Couldn't lay off the high cheese there. Chop to third. Johnson coming in. Clean throw. And gets a good play there at first base. Gantz digs out the one hopper, and it's a 5-3 put out. And there's one away.
Boy, Gantz has been good over on the first base bag. He happened to deal with some throws that have not really gotten all the way there. And again, that wet weather, Dewey, it's got to be a huge factor in that, right?
It's got to be. Hellier misses outside to Rocky for ball 1. He hit a softer comebacker to the pitcher his first time up. As Hellier misses down low for ball 2, 2-0. That was upstairs, so a 3-0 count here. As the Tigers are looking to get a base run and get right back into this one to bring the tying run to tying run to the plate. And a 4-pitch walk, another Crossroads Fellowship walk will put that runner aboard. And that'll bring up Hennessy. Struck out his first time up to end the second inning. Beat to Johnson at third. He'll flip to second and get one, and not the turn there, but Hennessy's face safely aboard with the fielder's choice.
Boy, the Beavers playing solid defense right now, Dewey.
Got the lead runner, and that'll bring up Milam. Milam hit into a 1-3 putout his first time up back in the third inning as he led things off. Hellier misses upstairs for ball 1. And his curveballs just aren't breaking here the last couple of innings. Swung on a miss there by Milam. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on a miss for a 1-2 count now. Runner stays at first. Again, that curveball staying up top there, not breaking. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped out of play. Just out of play. Count will stay 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rain is continuing. No thunder, though, so after this 5th inning, that's a complete game no matter what,
Right.
So.
Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. And that will do it for the Tigers in the 4th. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Beavers still out in front, 3-1.
4th inning brought to you by K&E Surveying. We head to the Corry Central Labor Club 5th right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We'll get back to Epiphany's Emporium's commercial there in just a little bit. Johnson leads things off here as he fouled off that first pitch down the third base side with a UTEX Body Shop foul ball. And again, second pitch puts out of play for an 0-2 count. After Johnson, it's back to the top of the order as the Beavers will go through the lineup again for the 3rd time. And that pitch outside for ball 1.
Three 3-1 the Beaver lead here, Dew.
Oh, and he got him rung up with a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. 1 away. Sklensky with another strikeout. Back to the top of the order with Chamberlain now. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Takes outside, ball 1. Oh, just a tick out in front of that as he drilled it into the left field corner, but it's a foul ball. Even to count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chamberlain will settle back in the box now with a 1-1 count. And he looks at it down low for ball 2, 2-1. Off the dish. Makes it 3-1.
Man, Carson just so solid at the plate. As this pitch comes in, up high, ball 4, and Chamberlain aboard via the walk. Brought to you by Crossroads Fellowship.
Aboard the second time today for the Crossroads Fellowship walk. Back-to-back at-bats, and that'll bring Moon to the plate. He's 2 for 2 on the day, Scott. Base hit in the first and a base hit in the third. Came around and scored the last time. Chamberlain safely back into first. Missing down low with ball 1. High fly ball, left center field, shallow left center field. Shortstop out there makes the catch, and there's 2 away. That'll bring Swan to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Big base hit his last time up back in the third. It drove in 2 runs. I'll check Chamberlain at first. He gets back in standing up. That's a little inside for ball 1. I know we mentioned it earlier, but the girls in action with a doubleheader tomorrow at home. Oh. Swan got a hold of that one, put it into left field, and the catch is made for the third out. We'll do it for the Beavers here.
Top of the 5th inning, down it goes. Corry Central Labor Club 5th inning, and the Beavers still clinging to a 3-1 lead. We head to the bottom when we come back right here on the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
Well, welcome back in here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you, and the Beavers out in front here, 3-1 as we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Brought to you by Corry Central Labor Club, and Beavers done a good job today here in the wet conditions, Dewey.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, they've not had any major issues with the ball field being slick and wet. I've had a couple of hiccups here and there, but for the most part, they've been making the plays that they should be making, and taking advantage of the miscues by the Tigers as we start the bottom of the 5th. And it'll be Herman leading things off here for the Tigers. He had a single and scored the lone run for the Tigers. Hellier climbs the hill one more time for the Beavers here as he misses with that first pitch for ball 1. And it sounds like the rain has stopped. Hellier again misses inside this time for ball 2, 2-0.
Well, it looks like it's cleared up to the left of us here, Dew. So maybe the thunder showers are blowing over.
Off the dish again for a 3-0 count.
I don't have the big boy here to set up with all the weather reports and all that.
Yeah, that's a 4-pitch walk, another Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the Tigers get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, and here, and I like this here. Coach C's coming out. He's not letting this go too deep. You know, he realizes Rue may be a little off now, and it may be time for a pitching change.
As they'll start through the lineup for the third time here. So we'll see what Coach C has to say.
Jim's Automotive timeout. I want to thank Jim's Automotive and all our sponsors all year long that have been with us here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. As
going to have a Carney and Ruth pitching change here. And it looks like Wyatt Swan is going to come into the ball game. Well, he comes in from second base, but he's going to go to the pitcher's mound. And it looks like Wesley Kurlowicz coming in to play second base. As Hellier will go to the bench.
All right, so we'll take a Jim's Automotive timeout, and we'll be back right after this. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs. Located at 983 North Center Street, Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Everyone on their team values their patient relationships and make it their priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. For more information, contact them today at 814-664-4011 or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Bottom of the fifth. Pitching change complete as Wyatt Swan out on the hill for the Beavers. And taking inside for ball 1.
Stevens.
Is Stevens. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
Swan fires.
Misses inside with ball 2.
That was a scary inside miss. That was like coming right at you. And this one fouled back.
Well, runner aboard here with a leadoff walk. So nobody out here. And Stevens top of the order here as the Tigers going through the lineup for the third time. And Swan missing upstairs. It's a 3-1 count. Right down Center Street, lifted high and into shallow left field. And Braswell with the catch.
Great communication. Braswell and Moon. Braswell called him off. Moon yielded, and Braswell makes the catch. And great communication out there for the Beavers.
And that's just the way you like to see it drawn up. They work well with one another. The player coming in from the outfield into the play has a better play on the ball, so it was did good for Moon to give way to the left fielder.
Check over here at first, back safely.
That'll bring Bedford up. He's walked both times he's been up today. Beats this to first, and it's a unassisted put out. And they no.
Oh, I thought he was going to call him out.
I thought he was going to say he slid off the bag, but Moon kept the tag on him. And it's going to be a 3-3 put out at first for the second out, but the Tigers get a man down in the scoring position.
A 3-3?
3 unassisted put out.
Unassisted 3.
Unassisted 3. 3-3.
Okay.
I call it 3-3.
Oh, boy. That one's ripped. And that's a fair ball down to the deep corner. And in comes a run. And, I mean, that thing was torched down to the left field corner.
Yeah, that's going to be a Sawyer Builders double. And that will give the Tigers a run on the board. And that'll bring Campoli up to that. Makes it a 3-2 ball game now.
Tying run at second base. And it's Vinny Campoli at the plate.
A little upstairs for ball one. Campoli 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out his last time up. Had an swing at the first pitch in the first inning. Got himself a base hit. Fouls that one off.
Gives Carson a little pat on the chest there.
Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Coach C does come out to check on his catcher as he'll head back to the dugout. And timeout, Jim's Automotive timeout taken by Campoli. Swan checking a runner. And the ball gets away from Chamberlain, and the runner will scamper down to third base. 2-1 on Campoli. And a tying run 90 feet away.
Campoli digging in here. Boy, oh boy. Beavers need an out desperately. And this one choppered. They get the out at first. The run's going to come in and score. No.
That's the third out.
That's the third out. So that's going to be it. And Beavers let one more on the board, but they still cling to a 1-run lead. 3-2 as we will head to the top of the 6th inning. Brought to you by Corry Community Foundation, Dewey.
Okay.
I didn't know if you were going to say it or not. Corry Community Foundation, 6th inning, when we come back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Humes Ford of Corry is proud to be one of the premier dealerships in the Corry area, carrying a full line of new Ford products and all makes of.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. J.H. Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and alongside me today here at Mercyhurst University is Scott Lockwood.
Hola, hola.
As Beavers clinging to a 3-2 lead here as we go into the top of the 6th. Jackson will lead things off here. 0 for 2 on the day, Scott. Struck out his last time up, back in the 3rd, as he looks to get things going here for the Beavers offense.
Well, he's due here now as he fouls this one down into the plate, as the Beavers could use a couple insurance runs here, Dewey. I don't like a one-run lead against a very tough and talented Fairview team.
Yeah, so Beavers got their work cut out for them here. Ball outside to even it at 1 ball, 1 strike. Paints the outside corner.
Nice pitch there.
1-2.
This one chopped. Takes it on the hop. 5-3. Got him. Big throw from Hennessy over on the third base bag.
I don't agree with that call at all. Oh. I wasn't quick enough to get it.
We can go back and take a look at it. But anyways, they get the out. And now it's going to bring Coulter up to the plate. First pitch, this one's chopped foul down the third base line. I thought it was tight the last play.
Coulter also looking for his first base hit of the day as he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Flew out to right field his last time up. And he's working with a 1-1 count here. Make it 1-2 after that foul ball. There you go. J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit into left field, and Coulter aboard. Braswell will come up. 0-2 on the day. Fouled off the first base side for strike 1. Just off the plate for ball 1. 1-1 is the count here.
Yeah, he did get him, dude.
Swung on the come up empty. 1-2 now on Braswell.
Sorry to go back and look at it for you. That one chop foul in the dirt.
Just staying alive, getting a piece of it. 1-2 is Braswell. Coulter down at first. Swung on a miss, and first base is occupied. And they're going to double him up.
Yeah, Coulter should have never left. And that's the awkward double play that you never see, right?
Yeah. get doubled up off of first base and run yourself out of an inning, as that was 2 close calls. The one was a definite out, but that one there, we give up an out easily there when we shouldn't have.
Well, we'll head to a break here. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th inning, brought to you by the Corry Community Foundation. Be back right after this.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy? Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corry, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you. As I want to thank Knapp's Butcher Block, our first inning sponsor. And second one here swung on and missed, Dew.
Bedford leading things off here for the Tigers, as they're within 1 run here. And that's going to be softly lined into right field for J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. Trask comes up with it, gets it back in, but that was just over the head of Wesley there at second base. And the Tigers have the leadoff man aboard.
So I'll bring up Zaskevich. This one hit well. Oh, and it's booted as Moon couldn't come up with it, and the go-ahead run is on first.
So the first 2 runners get aboard, the batters get aboard. It's first and second, nobody out. Hennessy reached on a fielder's choice his last time up, and a golden opportunity to get this game tied up.
Bunt showing, and it's going to go foul as Chamberlain scoops it up. 0-1 the count. Nobody out, runners on first and second. Fairview looking to take its first lead of the day. If they can get these runners in.
Yeah, the tying run at second and go-ahead run at first. And it's the 7, 8, 9 hitters up now right now.
That one swung on and missed. Good stop there by Chamberlain behind the dish there.
Pitch outside. Chamberlain had a little trouble with it. Pushes the count to 1-2. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout as Swan reached back and just blew it by him. 1 away.
Much needed out right there. As Malam will dig in.
Nope, it's number 23.
Oh.
In the DH spot. I just heard the coach say, so I don't know who 23 is.
Zona. This one hit well. Got the out at second. And that's going to put runners at the corners with 2 away. That was Antonio Zona.
Herman up to the plate now. He's 1 for 1 on a day with a walk, and he scored both runs for the Tigers today here.
That one hit well, and it's going to drop in, and the tying run comes in. And it's a brand new ball game here in the 6th inning, brought to you by the Corry Community Foundation. And the go-ahead run is on second base with 2 outs. Runners at first and second.
And it's back to the top of the order in Stevens. And he is 0 for 3 on the day.
First pitch foul back.
Beavers scored all their runs back in the 3rd inning, Scott, and the Tigers have whittled into that lead. A little bit here, a little bit there.
That one driven, and it gets through, and here comes the go-ahead run. And the Tigers now take their first lead of the game, 4-3, and runners still on the corners, as Fairview has come storming back here. And, well, Dewey, I guess there's a reason why you're undefeated in the region. And I knew it was going to be down to the wire that 3-1 was not going to be a big enough lead here for the Beavs.
They're just not able to add on at all here. As Swan misses with the ball 1. On Bedford. Bedford 0 for 3 as well on the day. Couple of walks.
Good snag there by Chamberlain. That one well outside.
Well, the Tigers had a big inning against the Beavers when we played back at Columbus earlier this year. As Swan puts it in there with a called strike, making it 2-1. It was a tight ball game to about the 5th or 6th inning. And then the Tigers struck for 3 runs.
Runner goes. Here's the throw. Oh, boy. And the run scores. They got him on a little rope-a-dope there on the steal. Boy, and I don't know, I just think that's a throw we can't make there, right?
Well, you got to have a better throw than one skipping it in there. And that's another walk.
You know, if I'm Coach C, I think a timeout here might help the Beavers just relax, take a deep breath. As the momentum is clearly gone into the corner of the Tigers right now. You know, maybe settle your young pitcher down here. As this one's dribbled. And Moon makes the play, makes the throw, and it's offline, and another run's going to score.
That was Johnson, the third baseman.
Was that Johnson that played that?
Yeah, Johnson cut in front of Moon.
All right.
Did a nice job of getting that grounder, but just didn't get a good throw over to first base. And it's a 3-run advantage for the Tigers now, up 6-3. And Campoli at the dish.
You'd think I'd be able to see with this big monitor in front of me.
They batted all the way around the lineup. This is the 9th batter to come to the plate for the Tigers in this inning. Puts it in there for a called strike to even it at 1-1.
Campoli dug in. Here's the pitch.
Just a tick low for ball 2. 2-1.
We'll make sure we still got.
And that's roped right up the middle by Campoli. And misplayed in center field by Jackson. Is going to allow the runner to get her over from second into third. And the inning will continue.
Fairview just continuing to put runs on the board with 2 outs here. That is run number 4 scored in this inning, make it number 5.
Yeah, 5 runs in this inning.
Makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Courtesy runner for Campoli over at first base. And Bedford will step in for the second time this inning. Let things off with a single, came around and scored. Popped him up. Swan gets underneath it, makes the catch. And that will retire the side, but not before the Tigers strike for 5 runs in this inning and take a commanding 7-3 lead.
Well, with that, we talk about big innings, and that was a big inning that Fairview needed and the Beavers did not need. 7-3 it is, and we'll head to the, what are we at here? Top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th. Beavers down to their last set of outs. And it'll be Trask, Gantz, and Johnson before they can turn it back over to the top of the order. So the Beavers got their work cut out for them. And we'll get a quick word in right after. Be back right after this.
Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Monster 6th inning for the Tigers. They put 5 on the board, make it 7-3. And new pitcher on the hill here for the Tigers.
Yes, they have T. Bedford coming up to the hill, southpaw, as he'll look to close it out and get the victory secured for the Tigers. As he comes in here top of the 7th.
Tyler Bedford.
7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Beavers here. Trask, Gantz, and Johnson, as they'll try to turn it back over to the top of the order with Chamberlain, Moon, and Swan.
ERA of 1.45 on the year here for Bedford. First pitch swung on and missed. That one in there again. And Trask quickly in the hole here. Beavers down to their last 3 outs. Swung on a miss, and it's a Rossbacker strikeout. 1 away. That'll bring Gantz to the plate.
1 for 2 on the day. Singled his first time up. Struck out his last time up back in the 4th. Upstairs for ball 1. off the dish for ball 2, 2-0. And missing down low for ball 3. 3-0. That's a 4-pitch walk, Crossroads Fellowship walk. And Gantz is aboard for the second time today.
Oh, that's going to bring Johnson to the plate.
0 for 2 on the day, struck out looking his last time up back in the 5th. Fouls the first pitch off, foul for strike 1. Beavers back in action again on Wednesday as they'll travel out to Albion to take on the Wildcats of Northwestern.
Oh, nice pitch there from Benford.
Then they're back home on Thursday
against Eisenhower. Oh, swung on and missed. And another Ross Backer strikeout. 2 down, 1 to go. And the last remaining hope for the Beavers is Carson Chamberlain.
Yeah, we need base runners. Got to find a way to work ourselves on board. Chamberlain with back-to-back walks and a 1-3 putout. And Bedford puts it right in there, sweeping strike to get out in front 0-1.
That thing had some movement to it. That went down low for a ball. Chamberlain digs back in. Benford will come set. That one low as well for a ball.
Well outside for ball 3, 3-1.
High and wide.
Paints the outside corner to push it to a full count. And we'll have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch here. Outside for ball 4. It's another Crossroads Fellowship walk, and the Beavers have 2 men aboard now. As Moon will come to the plate.
2 for 3 on the day is Camden. 2 hits and a run scored. Takes the first pitch wide for ball 1.
Off the dish for ball 2.
So 2 outs on the board. Beavers trail by a bunch here.
Just a tick high for ball 3, 3-0.
Great check there from Moon.
Yeah, good way to keep the hands back and not break the wrist.
Oh, boy. Caught him on the outside edge there. Moon will dig back in. Nice pitch there, and that's going to pull up the count here, dude. Another Dusty's Towing payoff pitch coming. Strikeout wins it for the Tigers.
That's upstairs for ball 4, and that will load them up. The tying run comes to the plate.
Well, they all got a score. There's going to be a little Jim's Automotive timeout here. as the Tigers coach comes to the hill, and we'll try to settle everything down.
Swan's the batter for the Beavers. He's 1 for 3 on the day, Scott. Singled back in the third, flew out to left field in the fifth, and popped up the first base and back in the first.
So as everybody returns to the base pads here, Dewey.
I was going to say, I don't think they make a pitching change, but everybody gets back into position.
And here comes Swan. Swan digs in. 1 for 2 on the day. Pops this one up and out of play. And that one driven right to short. They make the catch. And the Fairview Tigers with a late roaring comeback. From down 3-0, they come back and win it 7-3. And they remain undefeated in the region, Dewey.
Yeah, well-deserved victory here today by the Tigers as Beavers just not able to add anything on to that 3-0 lead. They got back on the third, and like you say, Scott, they just kept nibbling away, and then they had that big 5-run inning in the sixth, and they didn't look back after they got the lead.
All right, well, let's head into our post-game show brought to you by P2 Paving. Let P2 pave for you. Visit them online today at www.p2pavingco.net. And with that, let's go with our offensive play of the game tonight, brought to you by Healthy Smiles of Corry.
Well, back in the third inning, Swan came to the plate with a couple of men on in second and third and got a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit to center field. And those runs came home to score, and it gave the Beavers a 3-0 lead at the time, and that's our Healthy Smiles offensive play of the game.
Defense play of the game brought to you by Erie County Community College. And you know what, for me, Dewey, I think it's more of a miscue on the Beavers' part than it is a defense play of the game for the Tigers. But I'm going with the drop third strike with the throw down the first for the double out.
They had an unconventional double play that ended the inning for the Beavers back in the sixth inning. So a great defensive play there by the Tigers.
And that's going to bring us to the Karate Chevrolet player of the game. We'll go with the Beaver player of the game.
I'm going to go with Rue Hellier. He did a nice job on the hill.
Masterful on the hill.
Did a really nice job keeping the Tigers just to 2 runs before he gave way to Swan in the sixth. And ended up with, I think, 3-4 strikeouts on the day, and really did a nice job of limiting the damage by the Tigers all day long just to keep it a 1-run game. And he's my choice for the Karate Chevrolet player of the game.
I'm going to swing it over for the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award to the other side of the hill. Vinny Campoli today, 2 for 4 at the plate with 2 hits, had an RBI, but it was settling down on the hill for the Tigers early, right? After giving up he had a good first 2 innings, gave up the 3 runs, but I thought really settled in after that.
Well, they pulled him after that third inning.
Did they pull him?
Yeah.
So only giving up 3 runs on the day. I just thought he had a great game today.
Yeah, good to see him back there, and didn't wear the leg brace, so nice to see him all the way back from his injuries. And not only that, but then he comes up and makes a nice play there in the last play of the game to end it with the line out there, making a catch at shortstop. So good choice there.
Good game today. Beavers fall today. They'll be back in action on Wednesday, as they will travel to Northwestern to take on the Wildcats. That game's slated for a 4 o'clock start time. And Mr. Hurd will have that coverage live from Northwestern. And our next broadcast will be tomorrow night as the girls' softball team is in action. The Corry Lady Beavers will be hosting the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. And it is a doubleheader, a true doubleheader. As usually we do a double dip when we got more than one broadcast, but back-to-back varsity games. The first game is a makeup game from when Corry was supposed to be at home, and it got, guess what, rained out. And so this one coming in tomorrow was supposed to be the Cathedral Prep home game, but they moved it to Corry and said, you know what, let's play a doubleheader.
See if we can't get them both in. So weather permitting tomorrow, doubleheader as the girls take on the Ramblers.
Hats off to these ADs, man, and the job they have in the spring. Shout out to Lindsay over in Fairview, making the call, say, hey, let's see if we can play it at Mercyhurst.
Right,
Get the game all the way in. With the rain, there's no way they would have been able to finish it on a dirt field, right?
Right, and the whole thing is that you're getting down to the last 2 weeks of the season, so you can't just keep extending. You got to get these games in if you want them to count for playoffs. So.
Yeah, and you have to get all the region games in by the 16th. So kudos, shout out to all the ADs, our own Mr. Mike Daniels as well. They've all got their hands full in this spring season, so show your athletic director some love out there. And with that, that's going to wrap us up here live from Mercyhurst. The Beavers fall to the Tigers 7-3 is your final. We'll see you tomorrow night for Lady Beaver softball action from the Luhanna Athletic Complex. Beavers, Ramblers, 4 p.m. start time, doubleheader. We'll see you then. Until then, God bless you all. Have a great night.